This guy believes that all black people are the same. Are all black people the same? Are all black people the same?
Black Londoners. Why does it seem like you don't like London?
This is exactly what you said. All right, come.
Would you say all black people are the same?
He feels like because he's American, he is better. But what
That's
makes
not
him
what you said, though.
Now, I don't really like to do this at all, but when you come for me, just better have your ducks in order, because I'm not ducking anything at all, and you better be on point, because you must not know my pedigree. Big FBA, big New York, big American, and we're going to show them how we do this on a correct note. Now, if you don't know, a creator on TikTok took one of my videos, multiple ones of my videos, and started saying statements out of context, saying a whole bunch of stuff. Obviously, he's aware that he's not watching the full videos at all. He's just sitting there running and trying to take my name and use my name to build engagement and to build views and followers, which is toxically embarrassing. And the fact that people are sitting there sending me messages about this, it's just wild to me. But we're going to handle this like the mature adults that we are, and I'm going to see how I can actually handle a particular encounter with somebody who is lacking knowledge, lacking education, and lacking positive wisdom to spread to multiple different people. Now, if you've been watching the journey, thank you so much. If you like this video, matter of fact, like this video up, because this is going to be one of not only my controversial videos, but definitely a video where you guys actually see me get mentally combative on somebody who I just believe is embarrassing. So like this video up, and I'm going to be looking for the comments from this video. So if you want to get it viewed in the next video after this, super chat comments will be premiered in the next video. Now, I never actually say that, but I'm saying it now. Super chat comments will be premiered in the next video. So smash that super chat, give me your thoughts and your feedback on this particular video, on this particular situation, and in the next video, you will be featured. And subscribers, members of this channel will be the first people that will be featured in the video. So let's see what you guys got. Let's get straight to it, and let's not talk anymore. Like I said, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching the journey. Thank you so much for loving the journey. Please don't forget to like, comment, give your feedback, and let's get straight into this new video. We are back in the UK. We're not ducking any smoke, are we? Let's get it.
So today we're in London at the North Face Climb Festival, and this is an open event that's open right now, and we're gonna walk around and see what it's actually looking like. I'm super excited for it. Yo, where you from? You gotta know.
Me, I'm Gambian, Senegalese, and Nigerian, but I live in London, born here. You get me?
Are you London born?
Yes, London born.
All right, so there's a couple of things I want to talk to you about before we actually walk into this thing. A little drama online, and we gotta get to the nitty and gritty of it. All right. So I want to show you a video, and you're gonna react to this video with me and give you a perfect example, give you an honest opinion about what's going on. You've seen my videos before.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with my videos?
Yeah.
All right, so you're familiar with my videos, and we're gonna. I really just want you. I want your honest opinion on this particular situation. All right, so here we go.
All right, we got to talk about this guy's anti-black content because it's fucking annoying. If you don't know who he is, his name's AdonisCrashBoom, and he's got nearly 1 million followers here on TikTok. And he makes content pitting mainly African Americans against all other black people in the world, but specifically black people in the UK and Africans. UK, who's smarter, UK or America? America or the UK? That was smart, American to the UK. Now, usually when faced with shit.
Now, he just said that I make content putting black people in America against all black people in the UK and in Africa. And he just showed a whole bunch of clips of me saying who's smarter, America or the UK. Those two things don't make sense.
Yeah, what he's saying, he's doing the typical liberal thing of, okay, let's throw some trigger words in there so that people can argue. When in reality, at the end of the day, as black people, there are different types of black people.
Hold on, but let's see if he actually makes a legitimate point. Let's see his point.
Yeah, let's see. Let's give him a chance.
Content like this, I would just scroll like any other adult.
He said if I see shit content like this, I'll just scroll like an adult.
But so what? You're not allowed to have an opinion or react to stuff?
And then he's saying this is shit. Okay.
Yeah, it's straight.
But there's a specific reason I had time today.
All right,
and it's this fucking video. Give you my black card? Yeah, give it to me, bro.
Have you seen this video before?
Yeah. I laughed at it, and I loved it.
Congolese person, I'm not one of you street American black hope.
Because we're all different.
This is a real thing. They really do this out here. They really act and behave like this, and then come to America and try to act like we're all buddy. Where are all the Africans at? So, firstly, I gotta say, what that Congolese guy said was fucking mad. But if you watch the video, you can clearly tell that the guy at the top is racially antagonizing the Congolese guy for content.
Which is actually not true. He's just running with the narrative to farm views off my name itself and off my content. Because at the end of that particular full video, the guy literally said, like, yo, your friends are being rude and disrespectful to me.
I'm not one of you.
Well, your boy, he was being mean to me. If that's the case.
Which started the whole situation with him asking for, let me get your black card because you with a whole bunch of white people and you allowing them to be disrespectful to me that looks melanated like you. That's what started that whole situation. So when he says, no, he was trying to do it for views. No, that was not what was happening at all. But okay, look at the credibility of this particular person that we're talking about. And we're going to come back to credibility and decisiveness. Pay attention.
But he uses it as an opportunity to piss and shit himself about African people. They are not like us. Now, all Europeans who are watching this particular situation, when you look at black people, know the difference between a black American and an African. You don't confuse the Chinese with the Japanese. Please don't confuse us.
It's the same thing.
I'm not one of you.
We're all different, bro.
They are not like us. Just
The culture is different.
Ain't kinfolk. Alright, before I say anything, that Japanese and Chinese analogy that you thought you ate with is the dumbest shit I've heard all year. But this speaks to a problem that this guy has very specifically. This isn't an African American problem, it's an American exceptionalism problem. If you watch this guy's content, you will see that he feels that because he's American, he is better. But what
That's
makes
not
it
what you said, though.
fucking annoying, and the only reason why I'm talking about it is that he's doing it through a racial lens.
Yeah, man. It's like nowadays,
Just to give you a little context on this particular person, all right? So you understand exactly what the situation is.
Yeah.
This particular person that we're sitting here talking to said, in his words,
if you buy from a company that makes more than 1 billion profit every year, I feel like you are ethically and morally obligated to steal yourself a little treat every time you go there.
meanwhile, you've already seen the derogatory statements he said. You see the vocabulary he uses.
Yeah.
He didn't ask any particular questions. He made statements that he did not know at all. And this is his particular angle. Meanwhile, this guy's made 3 videos on me on TikTok. He's farming my name for views. So, based off what you've seen, what are your thoughts on this particular situation?
In my opinion, in this situation, like I said, he's being a very typical liberal person. So everything he's seen, instead of challenging it and being thought-provoking and initiating a dialogue, he's just attack. And this is one of the reasons why, as black people, we struggle in a lot of situations because we can't come together and discuss, okay, these are the problems we have and this is how we're going to tackle it. Most of the time is, hello, these are the problems that we have. Other people, how dare you address that we have problems as black people? And we wonder why we suffer. Like, no, bro, if we want to elevate our social status, we need to be willing to challenge these kind of things. We need to be challenging the things that are bringing us problems. You know what I'm saying? If I don't agree with knife crime, then we need to discuss how to make this not happen anymore. You can't just solve a problem from pull it out your ass. You have to have the discussion. Like, so for all of these things, if we want to establish and change black culture and all of these problems that are problems, clearly they're problems, because otherwise why would we address it? And as a social commentator, that is your job. That is literally what you do. You're chatting about the socials. You're chatting about the culture that's going on and how it's affecting us and how it differs in different places. Like, if you meet an African and chat to a direct African and ask them about certain things, they're going to have one opinion. If you go to an African American, it's going to change because there's different cultures. The same way if you come to Britain, the way we behave here might be a bit different from a guy in Nigeria.
So, just to double check, like, my statement is we are different. Africans, Black Americans, Jamaicans, we are all very, very different.
100%. We all have clear culture. Yeah.
So if you want to sit there and put everybody into a bowl, what's the difference between white people that sit down and say, "Oh, all black people are the same"? Isn't that just the same thing?
It's the same thing. Yeah.
So, like, when people come out and have this ideology and this propaganda, this false propaganda that does not make any particular sense, and I'm not singling him out in general. This is just a conversation, a statement. General. Yeah, this is a statement that comes up, and there's been multiple different Africans, Jamaicans who made videos responding to my video who say, you know what, you're right. We do not condone this. We do not support this, and this is something I actually truly do appreciate, and I truly do believe is what's going to change for the future. And I say thank you to every single one of you guys. But for this particular situation, not particularly him, because he's literally irrelevant. Yeah. But as for, no offense, I'm not saying irrelevant because this is not about me and you. You know what I mean? I don't know who you are, but you made 3 videos on me, so you're farming my name for engagement right now based off the videos you're seeing. But I'm not going to reply to any more content with this particular person. In this particular situation, when we have these conversations that relate to black people in general, and just to open up the fact, I don't make particular videos based on Black American and Black versus UK. It's a full video. You get the clips.
There's loads of questions.
Yeah, like you've seen the YouTube video. Like these are YouTube videos that you see a couple of clips of, and then you're running with this particular propaganda that makes no sense. Educate yourself. Have you seen some of the videos I made?
Yeah.
Which one of the videos you seen I made?
I saw there was one literally. I think before that you were just talking about the Chip versus Stormzy discussion, and then there was a different one where you're like just asking people like, about different food comparisons. Like,
am I setting you up to say any of this?
Nah. This is my opinion, bro. I believe that as a black person, we need to challenge each other. We need to ask questions. If man them want things to change, you need to be willing to at least discuss things. You know what I'm saying? If we can't discuss it, how do you expect things to change? It don't make sense.
All right, now, done with all the drama. We're at this North Face event. You see the big wall behind us.
Yeah.
What is that looking like to you?
I'm just saying, man's scared of heights, bro. That looks mad, innit? I wouldn't climb that personally.
Have you ever been to Canary Wharf before?
Canary Wharf, yeah. This.
What do you think about this area?
The area just looks pricey. It's one of them places like man like to take pictures around here. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it looks pricey. Like
compared to the rest of London, you've grown here. You was born and raised in London.
Yeah. I mean,
so when people in London think about like this particular area, what comes to mind?
Money, because you're spending it. If you're here and you're going out,
so is this an ideal location to actually live?
I mean, depending on where you are, yeah, it's a lot quieter. It's gonna be a lot less hood stuff going on and that. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have a lot less drama in that sense. You know what I'm saying?
One question you have for the people that are watching. Any question. It could be to Americans, it could be to the UK, it could be to anybody. What is one question?
I would say, why? No, that one's too spicy.
Be mindful.
That was too spicy. That one's too spicy. I'll keep it simple and easy. As black people, why are we afraid to talk?
Good question. Let's go enjoy these festivities.
Dave.
Willing to go climb that wall?
I'm not. You can. You got.
Nah, what do you mean?
Bro.
You gotta.
I'll fool, bro, big man. I'm not no climber,
bro. You gotta at least try a little bit once.
I'm not that kind of African, big man. You get me? Like.
As soon as you walk in, boom, merch. He's already getting swindled into the merch sale. Look at this. What did you learn?
What? Just now, apparently, if you buy some stuff, they'll help you customize your North Face with North Face stuff to customize with. So it's looking interesting, you know, like that.
Big man thing.
Yeah, bigger man.
Woo! Outside. Practice climbers. Look at all these climbers out here. I'm not a climber. Like, I can climb, but I'd rather be a host. Hey guys, can I get an interview with you guys real quick? All right, perfect. I need to know, where you from?
I'm from Aberdeen, Scotland.
Scotland?
London.
West London? The safe part. Alright, so how long have you been climbing?
I've been climbing since I was 10 years old, so like 12 years.
Jesus, and you?
5 years.
Are any of you guys professional?
I am, yeah.
What? What do you mean? How do you become a professional climber?
How do you become a professional climber? How do you become a professional climber?
Lots of hard work, and I just moved down to Leeds to train full time, and yeah, I compete for GB. And
what does a professional climber look like?
This guy.
What are some of the lifestyles that come with it? How do you train? What are you doing? Like, are you trying to become a professional?
I'm not trying to become a professional.
What do you mean?
So I run a climbing community. I teach people how to climb on a weekly basis. We climb twice a week in South London, Vauxhall. Big up Gary from the back.
Gary, are you a climber?
Apparently, yeah.
He said you're a sick climber. Are you trying to be a professional?
Oh no.
No, what you mean? Oh, you chill. You chill
for the fun. I just do
well, this is a professional right here. He's like the real G.
I know him.
I got a question for y'all. Come closer. Are you from London? You from London?
Yeah.
You're not from London. You're from Scotland.
Yeah.
All right. So recently, Rap Man just released a new TV series called Supercell.
For sure.
You've seen it?
I've seen it,
Have
yeah.
you finished it?
I finished it.
All right, what is your thoughts? Be honest.
I thought it was amazing. Yeah.
All right, name me 3 celebrities that's in that show that you watched.
Gets being one. Tosin Cole is the main guy.
Okay.
Who else is in there? Goodness me.
Come on. I got 2 on the top of my head. I'm from America.
Adiola, who plays Tosin's girlfriend, Dion.
Oh,
yeah.
all right. I was gonna say Costello or
I forgot about Costello.
or Digga D.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's celebs. Yeah.
All right, what's your favorite power in that show?
I like Gets' power. So Gets' power is similar to like Peter Petrelli. I used to watch Heroes, so shout out to Peter Petrelli. Yeah.
Ooh, he gets to take everybody's powers.
Yeah, he does.
I respect that. So we just finished watching that event. It was pretty insane. It was different. Bro, what are you?
What I'm saying is that convo we just had,
yes, all right.
that was thought provoking.
Yes.
Like that. What I'm saying is this is a very non-melanated area.
Yes,
Do you get?
yeah.
So I say we go to where the melanated individuals are and repeat the question of, are black people all the same?
All right, so where do you want to go? Give me a suggestion. Give me a suggestion of where you want to go. We in London.
I'm saying let's go to the Nam, Peckham.
You want to go to Peckham?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah.
South London?
Bet.
Bet. No. Like, bet. We go to Peckham. So every time I don't know how to get to Peckham. I'm gonna keep it real. I look at the map right here, and there's no Peckham on this map.
So what we're doing is we're going one stop to Canada Bomber Clout Water, and then from there we're gonna get on the overground, and that's gonna take us 2-3 stops, and then we're there.
All right, so 2 stops. All right, bet. All right, so the train is this one.
No, yeah, like this side.
I bet. All right, 'cause every time I look, I never can find Peckham, you know. And I've been to Peckham once, but now we're going back for the second time.
Second time.
Round two.
You see it? Ding, 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 ding. Anthony Joshua, ding, 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 ding.
Keep recording. London Underground. This is a London Underground team. Come. Sorry.
Muscles and that.
Come ride the London Underground with us.
Outside.
I should have did this. Actually, I did do this when I was in New York. You can see the difference between like the London Underground and the actual. This is Underground.
Yeah,
Jubilee line on the London Underground.
This is one of the more reliable lines as well.
I think Central line is the best.
Central line is the best, but it's also got the heat from.
No. All right, Elizabeth line is the best. Elizabeth line.
Lizzie is
Elizabeth line is the best.
perfection.
Yeah.
Quick, everything look nice, it's bright in there, you know what I'm saying? Central line, when you go on there in the night time, it feels like heat. Like
But you wanna know something? I'm not gonna come at you. I'm gonna keep it real. The fact that you guys don't got air conditioning is crazy.
It's crazy, yeah.
That's crazy.
Only the Lizzie line has it.
That's crazy. I don't even know why.
It's mad.
Like even in most apartments, they don't have air conditioning. That's crazy.
Yeah. They don't like spending over there.
We'll meet you at Peckham.
The way I learned about traveling in London is through girls, man.
So where you from?
Just England.
England? You from London?
Yeah.
Have you seen a new series called Supercell? I heard you was in it.
Yeah.
You was in it.
Episode 2.
You was in Supercell episode 2. Hold on, now if you're watching this, I want you to go to watch Supercell episode 2 and see if you can find them.
Yeah, there we go, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Supercell. Obviously, we just met one of the brothers that was in the thing.
Made it into Peckham. My boy Volta Ridge.
We outside.
All right, we're in Peckham.
We're in the north.
We're in the north. All right, where are we gonna go? We need a good location. Where's a spot like to sit at? Like,
I say we head to the top of the market.
all right,
Where the people them are, you know what I'm saying?
I bet.
We'll see all of the peoples them and the gal them sugar and the man them glucose.
Ting-a-ling-a-ling.
School bell a ring.
Ha! I'm a firm believer. Where you from, by the way?
Nigeria.
Are all black people the same?
No.
Why?
Different cultures, different backgrounds. You know,
So there's obviously a divide in the difference between black people, right?
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to say. That's all. No, because like somebody online was saying like, you know, like they were implying that all black people are the same, and I'm like, no, like America has different cultures than Nigerians, Jamaicans, like, right? So that perspective, like, is just like false. It's kind of like saying all black people are the same. It's like kind of rude. Like,
it's ignorant still. It's ignorant. But
hold on, another question. Have you seen the new Rap Man series, Supercell?
Yeah, well, I've watched part of it.
Oh, all right. So what
finish it. It's good. It's good. It's
Come on.
It's good. It's decent still.
All right. I like it. I finished it already.
Finish it.
Come on. I'm in Peckham right now. You know, I'm here right now. You know, so we gotta ask the people. You know, I appreciate it. Thank you. Anything you want to say to me?
Man, I like your stuff, man. Keep it up. It's good, man. It's good.
I appreciate it so much.
You do approach some of the young youths, you know. You got to approach some more of the older, mature people.
Are you older?
Yeah, I'm older. You know?
So this is a good.
Yeah, this is a good.
All right. Well, you want me to challenge you mentally?
I see what you do. I'll continue.
No. I appreciate it, man. Yo, thank you so much. Love that. He was awesome, right?
Yeah, that was a good interaction.
That was solid.
That's what we need, fam. Conversations. It's all about good conversations. You know what I'm saying? If we can't share information, nothing gets done. Do you get? That's why we come to the end to find out the true feelings of the people.
This video is gonna be a banger.
It's gonna slap.
So you seen Supercell?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on Supercell?
It's very nice, but we need season 2 quick.
We need season 2.
Quick.
Tell them.
We need season 2 quick. Season 2 quick.
Yeah. Who's your favorite ability? Anybody?
Michael.
Taser. What's the ability?
Time travel.
Yeah.
Teleportation.
Flash. The speed.
Yes, brown.
We in Peckham.
The people want more Supercell.
This is
Ratman. We need more Supercell.
Ratman, we need
You get me?
Supercell.
Don't laugh.
Yo, bro, have you seen Supercell?
Yes.
All right, I need your thoughts.
All I'm hoping is that they don't mess up like they did after the writer's strike on Heroes.
Oh,
but it's good. It's good.
Have you finished it?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite power? What's your favorite power?
The time one.
Me too.
Right. Yeah.
Last question, and I'm gonna let you go. That looks scrumdiddlyumptious.
It does.
All right, so last question. Be honest. Are all black people the same?
No.
Is there a difference between Black Americans, Jamaicans, and Nigerians?
In terms of culture, obviously, but in terms of everyone's different as an individual. So yeah.
Because when you I have some people that say black people are they imply that there's no divide, like black people are the same. Like
No, everyone's individual, regardless of what country, color, whatever. Like everyone's different.
I appreciate it, man.
No,
And what do you want to say to Ratman?
I'm a grip. Holler me.
So this, what flag is this?
Sierra Leone.
All right, why are you wearing this flag?
Culture Day.
That's Culture Day in school.
Yeah.
Could we ask you one serious question, but it's not deep. It's not deep like that. Since you're all from different places that are black, would you say all black people are the same?
Good question.
No.
Where are you from?
I'm from Nigeria.
Now I'm from America. I can't say I'm from Nigeria, right?
Of course not. Your accent exposes you.
So we're different. There is a divide. There is a divide between each of us.
We're different.
You seen Supercell?
Yeah.
You see? You guys coming as well. So you seen Supercell? Have you finished it?
Yeah.
All right. What's your favorite power in Supercell?
The one where what's it?
Goes invisible.
Yeah. That was rubbish. The one where he can run.
Super speed.
Yeah.
And you?
Same.
Name me 3 celebrities that you noticed in Supercell?
Digga D.
Oh.
Yes.
Digga D. And one more?
Grace from Love Island.
Oh, Love Island. Come close. I don't want you to get hit by the bus. Love Island.
Yeah.
There's somebody from Love Island?
Yeah.
He had a power?
No.
Holla, holla, we them boys. Holla, 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 we them boys. Holla, 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 we making noise. Holla, 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 holla.
That's Wiz Khalifa. Let's go. He's got bars. He's got bars. I respect it. Is anything else you want to say to Americans while you're watching, or UK people anyway? Anything.
Some of you guys.
Big up SL guys.
Big up Jamaica, yay. Anyway, so
Wait, why got Jamaica? Which flag?
this is his flag. My flag is here.
Why the man not picking up Nigeria?
Yeah, go ahead.
Nigeria. Baby, calm down.
This guy survived.
You be violating people from London whenever you're interviewing them, bro.
Wow.
Sometimes you be asking some dumb questions that we can't actually answer.
Like what?
I'm putting myself in that position, bro.
You put it awkward, like it just makes it.
Yeah, like a bit weird. And
How?
Wait, what you do is you switch it up and you make it seem like the person answered the question that wasn't actually the question.
How?
You know what I'm talking
You know the
about,
questions
bro.
I asked? I'm gonna tell you the questions I asked.
Nah, man.
I'll tell you the question I asked, and you tell me if it's a wild question or not. Right? A girl told me that Black Americans don't even know where they come from. I asked her.
I hear it.
I asked her.
It makes sense though. Like sometimes people in America, like they be getting questions they actually don't even know. They don't know what
But
countries
that's like
there
how he
are.
as well. But that's how he as well.
How?
Because if I ask you countries, you wouldn't know.
No,
Say that again, sir?
still, I'm telling you.
You think you know?
I would know because I feel like
Alright.
online they don't know.
So listen, you know countries.
I
I know
countries.
You know a bit.
I stopped doing geography in that year 8, but go on.
But you, hey, so you said like this is how this happens, you know? People say this like, oh, America,
And then
you
it
know.
starts like this.
And I ask them the same question they say to their faces.
Are you gone?
So you know countries.
I didn't claim that. I know a bit. Go on.
All right. Is Canada, are Canadians American?
Nah. No.
Final answer, sure.
No, like.
All right, let me ask you a question. Were you born in the UK?
Yes.
Are you European?
Yeah.
Why are you European?
Because I am, innit?
But why?
I'm European, that's what I'm gonna say, man.
But why?
Because they said so. I mean, they said so, innit? So I'm European.
Because they said so?
Yeah, man.
But you see how this video right here, this is what
Yeah,
happens.
I hear
and
it.
You saying something like that, it's going to go viral. But listen, now I'm going to educate you. You're European because you were born in the continent of Europe. Some say that Europe is not a continent. That's, we're not going to go back and forth, but let's just keep it simple. You're European because you were born in the continent of Europe. Okay? Canadians, what continent are they from?
I don't know that one personally.
You see, another one. You talked about geography, you don't know locations.
No,
personally, countries.
North America.
North America.
Oh, so why didn't you ask him?
No. I'm answering your question. We're coming full circle. So, if Canadians are from North America, United States, what continent is it?
North America.
Yeah. Nice help. You can jump in. North America.
Yeah.
So, are Canadians American?
Huh?
Are Canadians American?
When you put it like that, yeah.
When you put it like that, yeah. Like what? When you put it like that.
You see what I'm saying?
The way he's just looking at me, he's getting me
No,
nervous.
but hold on. But you see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I know what you're saying.
Do
But
you feel like, hold on, answer this question. Do you feel like I violated you right now?
No.
But you know the people that's watching this will say that same thing you're saying. It's like, how?
No,
like,
but you violate them. You put them on the spot, really. Like,
how?
You made them look dumb.
Yo, this video is gonna make you look crazy right now.
Not really, bro. They didn't even teach me that in geography. Like, what?
That's what, and it's the same thing that happens in America. And people still say,
Americans,
look what you're saying.
Nah, bro, Americans, you can actually see it in the videos as well, bro, like, comment on.
Bro, I could do the same thing with this video.
With them people that are 25 or whatever, or higher, do they actually be getting questions wrong as well?
Yeah, everybody does, even in America. It's normal.
Alright, cool. No, but the question that you ask them, is it the same question that the young people get wrong as well?
Yeah, I ask the same questions. That's a good question. I ask the same questions for a reason. I'm not doing it because I can't think of other things. I'm doing it to show the diversity in the answers, as well as to generalize the whole aspect of it all. It's not just young people that get this wrong. Adults get it wrong too. It's not just UK people that get it wrong. Americans get it wrong too. It's not normal for us to know everything. Everyone does not know everything, and that's okay. Simple.
Simple still.
You know? Like, it's not meant to offend people. I'm asking questions that you would want to know the answer to.
Makes sense.
You know, like, give me a question. What's one question you want me to ask people in New York?
Nah, you can ask him. I don't know still.
You're in the face of an American New Yorker right now. I just came back from New York City. You're in London. You've never been to New York at all. Completely different culture. You only watch them on TV and TikTok and stuff like that. And you have the opportunity to ask them one question that you know most likely a New Yorker is going to see, and you're not going to take the opportunity.
You gotta let me think for a second, you know.
You can think. While you think, I'm gonna speak to the crowd. So I'm gonna keep it real with you. I love these type of interactions. Authentic, you know. I try not to edit as much because I really want people to feel the full experience, not too many choppy. And as well, I'm very curious to see what these guys are actually gonna answer with. And while we are doing this, I'm looking around because there's a lot of stuff happening. There's like cars and buses. Bro, I love your outfit. What inspired this?
I don't know. Real life, man. It's all real life.
Respect it. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, ready.
Yeah. Here we go. Wait, what? He's tricked out how I just did that, right? That's crazy. He's tripping out how I just did that. Like, transition.
I have a question.
Let's go.
Like, do you man like buy guns like you're buying like food, like? Because I'm seeing like videos of it being in shops.
Yeah.
And things like that. Like, is it really like that? You can just go in the shop and...
In some cities, yeah, you can literally go, but you need a permit to actually do that. You can't just walk in and be like, oh, I'm gonna get this. You need permits. You need to be...
Do you think that there's people that actually buy it without the shopkeeper saying a permit or whatever, or asking for age, anything? Do you feel like it? Because
it's life. Like, this is life. Life is not all cookie cutter, and you wouldn't want it to be. There needs to be split cuts between all this type of interaction to it. So I'm not saying that particular thing, but it's life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, let's be authentic. You still think I violate the UK? Be honest.
Yeah.
You do.
You be trying to make us look dumb, man.
How?
The questions
in a way.
How?
I know you're not doing it on purpose. You're asking general questions.
So the same questions that he usually asks these other people, he's just asked you. Do you right now in this moment feel like he made you look dumb?
Nah. I don't think so.
But he does the same thing with them.
Okay, cool. But sometimes there's videos that he posts as well, and people say from their point of view, saying he made me look dumb, blah blah, or they'll start saying this, that he edited out, blah blah blah. That's why I'm saying it.
But all the videos are posted. The full videos are posted on YouTube, and I try not to even edit the YouTube videos, but I have to make it look consumable. You know,
I know what you're saying. I understand.
Like, does it really think about what you're saying? Critically think.
You're not trying to. I know you're not trying to come in just to violate us straight away. You're asking us general questions. Some people don't know, innit? So
I think it's because you guys watch a lot of other videos of people trying to do clickbaity content to get views and engagement that you're putting me into the same category as them.
No. What? This is the one question I'm gonna ask the Americans, right? I don't know what part of America this is gonna reach, but like, is Mr. Beast actually real? Like, is he actually giving out money just like that, bro? Cause I promise, I pray one day this guy just lands where I'm standing. £10,000 for me. You know my way, right? Yeah. One day, bro.
All right, so hold on.
Spin around, please, brother.
Spin the block.
Is he actually real?
If he actually be giving out money just like that.
Let's hope that this opportunity of you saying that brings Mr. Beast to me. And then our next thing, if I ever get the opportunity,
Bring him to Peckham.
I'll bring him to Peckham.
Yeah, bring him to the end.
Oh, that would be fun.
I'll bring him to Peckham.
Everyone's gonna be outside,
but don't do it without me, Mr. Beast. You know,
you heard it here first.
Why does it seem like you don't like London?
This is exactly what you said. All right, come.
Yeah,
all right,
yeah,
all right, so what makes you think I don't like Londoners?
No,
hold on, let's move over here because I want to get a better background.
No worries. First, I want to say that I like your videos. I think you're a cool guy, but it seems like you're always getting onto people in London. Every time you stop people, you're asking them about I don't know, maybe things they know about America or their misconceptions about Americans, and then you're checking them. And most of the time, those people aren't able to answer the questions.
All right, true. That's true.
Yeah.
But how am I getting on people?
No, but it's the vibe. It's more like, say, your manner or your tone, the way you approach them. It's almost like you're looking to catch somebody out.
But you walked up to me, right?
Yeah, but okay.
Tell me one thing. Like one thing.
Okay.
Like,
I'm gonna be one of those guys now.
Okay. But look what you said. You gonna be one of those guys. Right? Like, tell me what I'm doing. Like, what?
I'm being.
I'm a professional host.
You're right. I don't. There's nothing explicitly wrong in what you're doing. It's just, when I watch the videos, I'm thinking
it's because you're from London. It's because
of course. But at the same time, it's no, but it's more so. I'm trying to think of.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
It can't be my fault that I'm actually educated on the topics that they're talking about.
Yeah.
And some of the things that they say.
No, but it's good.
Crazy.
It's good. Yeah.
You know, and I'd rather educate the world. And I don't make a biased perspective. I never say you're dumb or you're. That's not me. I'm a host. I'll be professional. I ask some questions to it. Like, would you like me to ask you a question?
Yeah, no, I don't mind. But the only difference maybe between me and some of them is if I don't know something, I don't know something. Yeah. You know, I'm not going to pretend like, I know. So if I don't know, I don't know. You know, I'm not afraid of like looking stupid or whatever. I feel like.
He's tall, by the way. So I know I look short, but he's kind of tall.
No, it's just so in some of those videos, I'm thinking, you know what? In this case, he's caught somebody that maybe has a point. You know, they had a point in their head or they had a response, but they don't know how to articulate themselves.
Yeah.
Or they just don't know. And instead of saying, cool, I don't know, in this case, they're waffling and they're talking shit. You know, if you don't know something, just say you don't know. But every time I'm just like, what? Can't nobody like answer this guy's questions? Like, no, you know, you ask them. It's so mad. I can't even think of any of the examples right now. But you ask them something about something, say they don't know, or some misconception they have about.
Think of it. Anything.
I don't know.
Name me one video you see you have in your head. You see my face.
Okay, so there was one where I think they were saying to you that they think Americans are dumb. You know, like generally, like people from America are dumb. And again, I'm watching that video thinking, okay, well that's dumb. You know, Americans aren't dumb. You've obviously come across some videos that showcases or makes these people from America look dumb, but Americans aren't dumb. There's intelligent people and dumb people.
So then my question in my head comes to, why do you think like that?
Yeah.
What makes Americans dumb? Explain to me.
Yeah, no, exactly. So what they should have said, and obviously what I would say is they've obviously watched a lot of videos put out by people on social media, and there may be certain movies or TV shows that give
background.
That give the what's the word? The perspective or the idea that see, Americans are kind of dumb or like they're ignorant. You know, whereas there's obviously well-educated people from every part of the world, including America.
Thank you. That's all my statements. All right, good. All right, so how does it become my fault? I understand because you're from London.
No. Obviously, when I say your fault, I don't mean like your fault as in like you've done something bad, but more like see, he got another one, almost like you won, yeah.
It's not even about. I'm be honest with you. It's not about who's right and wrong. It's about if it's right.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if they're from you because I went to America and they did the same thing. Some of them got it wrong, but if it's right, it has to be correct. For example, right now online, some guy is saying that all black people are the same.
Mm-hmm.
Where you from?
like country, right? I'm Nigerian.
You're Nigerian.
Yeah.
I'm Black American.
Yeah.
You got a completely different background than me.
Yeah.
You grew up a completely different way, different culture, everything, right?
Yeah.
I grew up completely different. We are different, right?
Yeah.
It's incredible for somebody to sit down and say that all Black people are the same. That's kind of wild.
Yeah.
That's like disrespectful to always. Like, what do you mean? We all have different cultures.
Was that person Black or like a?
That person was Black.
Okay.
He's saying like he's like making a divide. Yes, because there is a divide. Your culture is your culture, which you should be proud of. But my culture is my culture as well. We're not the same.
Yeah.
Everyone's different. Everyone's unique. And he's literally saying like implying that all Black people are the same.
Okay, I don't agree with what he said. You know, first
I'll show you the video. I'll show you.
Cool.
I'll show you the video.
Yeah, I'm more curious if to like I don't know maybe he because you just said then that,
as well as all right. So hold on. So I'm gonna show you the video. You're from London, right?
Yeah.
All right. How old are you?
28.
All right. Mature. That's all I wanted to know. I'm gonna show you the video, and then I'm gonna show you who we talking about right now. All right.
Okay.
So I'm gonna show. Hold on. I shot a lot of videos today, so it's gonna get a little hectic. Where is it? Where are you? Oh, here it is. All right, first, this is a video that he made.
Buy from a company that makes more than. If you buy from a company that makes more than 1 billion profit every year, I feel like you are ethically and morally obligated to steal yourself a little treat every time you go there.
If you buy from a company that makes over $1 billion every year, you're ethically and morally correct to steal from them.
Well, no, you're not. Yeah, I don't feel like there's a lot to unpack there. Like, yeah, you're not.
That's bro.
But why is he saying that though? I'm so confused.
Most unhinged toxic.
I'm sorry. What does he mean when he says you're morally and ethically obligated to steal a treat?
To steal something like a little.
Or like anything from them. Again, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, like
and he sounds like he's from the UK.
Yeah, he's not American.
He sounds like, you know what I mean? Like, bro. Cool. Now this is the same guy. Well, look at my video.
All right, we gotta talk about this guy's anti-Black
he's
content
getting
because
onto
it's
you now.
fucking annoying.
Okay.
If you don't know who he is, his name's AdonisCrashBoom, and he's got nearly 1 million followers here on TikTok. And he makes content pitting mainly African Americans against all other Black people in the world, but specifically Black people in the UK and Africans.
Nothing about Black people. Right here,
Now, usually when faced with shit content like this, I would just scroll like any
Derogatory.
other adult. But there's a specific reason I had time today, and it's this fucking video.
Give you my black card? Yeah, give it to me, bro. Yeah, you mean your fucking food stamp? Congolese person. I'm not one of you street American black hobo.
This is a real thing. They really do this out here. They really act and behave like this, and then they come to America and try to act like we're all buddy. Where are all the Africans at? So, firstly, I gotta say, what that Congolese guy said was fucking mad.
Okay, I'm glad you mentioned
I'm glad.
That the guy at the top is racially antagonizing the Congolese guy for content. But he uses it as an opportunity to piss and shit himself about African people. They are not like us. Now, all the Europeans who are watching this particular situation, when you look at Black people, know the difference between a Black American and an African. You don't confuse the Chinese with the Japanese. Please don't confuse us with them. They are not like us. Just because all skin folk ain't kinfolk. Alright, before I say anything, that Japanese and Chinese analogy that you thought you ate with is the dumbest shit I've heard all year. But this speaks to a problem that this guy has very specifically. This isn't an African American problem, it's an American exceptionalism problem. If you watch this guy's content, you will see that he feels like because he's American, he is better. But what makes it fucking annoying, and the only reason why I'm talking about it, is that he's doing it through a racial lens.
Maybe somebody that's African that's done something significant that affected your life in a progressive way. In my life, everybody's life, because I can name Malcolm X, Black people, Black American. Name me an African. How do you feel about the Black? Because over there in Europe, you have people that cosplay as Black Americans, dress like us, act like us, talk like us, but they talk down on us.
Like, it's really sad that this is what you've decided to do as a content creator. But more importantly, it's fucking annoying and divisive.
Now, what are your thoughts on that? We watched the video.
Yeah,
What type of
yeah.
person we think? You're watching this interaction. You see this situation.
Yeah. Okay, so on the video that he's commenting on, with the guy,
he had a lot of them. He had a lot of.
Yeah,
All right,
he's talking about the one with the African American and the Congolese person.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now my response to that, and it's probably going to tie into some of the other ones as well, is I think on both parts. You know, I think there's loads of guys from the UK, you know, guys like me, British people, who meet African Americans, and then based off the things we've seen on TV, social media, movies, whatever, we've already formed our own like idea of what we think, you know, American guys are like. And in the flip side as well, I think African Americans do that too. It's only natural. You know, you might have, probably not to the same degree. You know, I don't know how much, like, say, media or TV or, you know, content you consume, obviously, of, you know, British, UK people. But yeah, I think the gist he's getting at there is something that maybe for a while people in the UK have observed as, oh, it feels as though, you know, bear in mind, this is how they're interpreting it. It feels as though African Americans have a warped view of, obviously, black people in the UK. And in the same sense, I'm saying I think we have a warped view of African Americans. You know, everything I know about America so far. Plus, bear in mind, I've never been to America.
Yeah.
You know, some people have tried. I've never been to America.
Okay.
So everything I know of American people is things I've maybe learned, obviously, in school, and then things that I've just seen on the media. So I'm willing to, not even willing, I accept and I understand that that's not, you know what I'm saying, that's not 100%, that's not the full picture.
You've seen, I agree with you. You've seen you've seen this interview, you've seen the person we're talking about, you've seen the way he talks in other videos itself, you've seen the way he expresses himself.
Yeah.
Derogatory statements, no type of information to back it up. He says it's a anti-black conversation. He says that's like he said this guy believes he's better than us because he's black or he's American or something like that.
No, okay.
How?
No, but no, okay, yeah, sorry. I just remembered it now, so I want to address this part here. In the video, he made a comment or a reference to something you did, which I agree with. I don't agree with, obviously, the way he's going to buy it, but I agree. So when you compared the sort of the difference between a black person from America.
Yeah.
So sorry.
That's good. It's good.
Someone's calling me. When you compared the difference in say social relation between African Americans and black people from the UK to Chinese and Japanese people. Now
it's both Asian, both same. Like if you look at them, you're probably like similar, but they're not the same.
Yeah, no, agreed.
Right? He said that was the dumbest thing. I didn't understand.
Yeah, he said it's the dumbest thing.
That makes no sense. It's like he's not.
No, okay, but okay. I'm going to try. I'm going to try.
But let's be real.
Yeah, no, I will.
You heard what he said.
Yeah, no, I did, which is what I'm telling you. I don't agree with the way in which he addressed it, but I'm also going to try and address the point I think he was trying to make.
So let's go.
Okay, cool. So Chinese people, Japanese people, those are two countries in Asia. Cool.
Who ethnically look similar.
Yeah, ethnically look similar. But the point he's trying to get from that is cool. You know, in terms of appearance, that's the only thing that, you know, you might say, oh, they have in common.
Yes.
You know, that they look similar.
Yes.
But in terms of like who they are, do you see what I'm saying? They are obviously not the same people. In the same way, a Nigerian person, a man from Nigeria and a man from Ghana are not the same people.
Yes.
You know? The difference I think there is with the comparison, because this is something that comes up a lot in conversation. I think it's come up in maybe one of the hundreds of videos you've done like before, where typically black guys from the UK or people from the UK in general will meet an African American person, and if I ask you now, where are you from? You'll tell me you're American, and I'll be like, oh, okay, but like where are your parents from? You know, and then you'll be like, I don't know.
No, I say America.
America, like whatever thing.
America.
Yeah,
my grandmother, America. I can literally go all the way back to 1850. To my great grandmother who's born in Virginia. Yeah, like literally. So
okay, and then let's say I said, okay, cool, let's go back.
Yeah,
let's go. You said 1850. Let's go back to 1650. Let's go back to 15.
America wasn't established until the 1700s.
Okay, but whoever gave birth to your great grandmother was obviously established. That person existed. So I think the question obviously they're asking then is, where's that person from?
Yeah, but then I'll sit down and ask them the same thing. You can't tell me your history.
Yeah, not definitively.
No, but that's all speculation. Like, let's be real. Let's be real. That's all based off perspective, because like America, we have history going back up into like the 1700s because of the census. America established the census in America where they documented every single person that was living in America at that time. Africa never did that. They just recently started documenting people, I think up into the 80s, about the 80s. I'm not sure directly that's the number, but it should be on the channel itself.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know for sure, so I'm not going to like.
But what I'm talking about in general is I can go further back with full definitive paper.
Yeah.
With full definitive paper more than you can. You have like literally like because of the census. So when people say this idea like Americans don't know, it's like no, like your country never documented your history. So you only have conversations.
So
that's facts.
Just one question in sort of response to that. So what are you insinuating by that? What's your conclusion from that? If I tell you that, say I'm Nigerian, I was born and raised here in England 28 years ago. Everyone knows my age. 28 years ago, and I'm telling you, my parents are Nigerian, so I'm from Nigeria, and I'm telling you, just based off that information alone. Again, obviously, I don't have like the paper documents for it. I'm saying I'm Nigerian. You know, my grandparents, my great grandparents, you know, would have been from what is obviously today now known as Nigeria. So look
what you just said.
What is today known as Nigeria?
And that's where the conclusion comes to me.
Okay.
All right. Because you are Nigerian.
Yeah.
First of all, Nigeria wasn't really called Nigeria. It was taken over and placed by a whole new name and a whole new culture. That's one thing. So everything after that, we've all accepted the reality that okay, they're from there.
Yeah.
But we don't have no definitive proof that you guys are actually from there. There's no actual paperwork.
No, but then so the difference, the comparison. So for me to make a comparison, what I'm then trying to say is what most people, most black people, again, I'm gonna like sort of assume and like kind of group us in that sense. I was saying is when the conversation comes up, you know, you ask like say an American, a black guy from America, oh, where you from? Yeah, you know, he'll tell you, his parents are American, or you know, his parents are American, his grandparents are American, you know, great grandparents are American, etc. Whereas obviously, generally, if you ask any black guy from the UK, again, not all of us, but most, you ask any black guy from the UK, oh, where you from? Oh yeah, I'm from Peckham. We're in Peckham right now, but I'm Nigerian. You know what I'm saying? My parents are Nigerian.
And that's the difference because you guys immigrated to other countries. We didn't. We built up America. You guys migrated over here and then spread yourselves and started taking over their particular culture. This was a predominantly white society in reality. All right. So when that question comes into hash, it's like, are you European?
Nationality, you know. I mean, well, the UK is not in the EU anymore, so you know, different topic. But nationality, but I'm not European.
You don't feel
no,
exactly. You see why? Because you migrated. You guys all left your country, your parents, and migrated off. We didn't. We built America. We are the foundation of what you see as right now to America. Everything you see about America, Black Americans created. So when we sit down and have this conversation, it's like,
okay,
you don't feel European.
This is gonna be the last part I drop here. Yeah, just because I want to spin up. I have a question for you.
Hold on.
Okay, go on.
Back to the person that just dropped this video.
Yeah.
You've seen the character traits. You see he has no particular knowledge. He's not even asking questions to be informed. He's just trying to clout chase off the views and stuff like that. Is this a proper representation based on what he said?
No, but no, it's definitely not. I'm gonna obviously I don't know him personally, but I'm gonna say when it comes to like, you know, people that do, you know, content, I'm not grouping you guys together, but you know, there's different reasons behind, you know, why people make certain videos and, you know, address certain topics in the way they do. I'm not a content creator. That's not the way, you know, I roll. That's not how I do my thing. Like I said from the beginning, if I don't know something, I don't know it. I'm not the type of person to say I do know it. And if I say something that is wrong and someone corrects me, cool. I was wrong. You know, thank you for correcting me. Now I know. I think these kind of things are good. You know, having these kind of conversations in general, you know, it only increases you know, knowledge, understanding, like perspective, blah blah blah. But the question I was going to ask you.
Last question for me, then I got you.
Go on.
Do you feel like I'm a host?
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like my intentions between any of this interaction?
No, you're cool.
Like
you're
not personally to you, because you could tell like this is normally how the conversations go. Like even from the videos,
I've never watched any of your videos and thought, oh, this guy's a prick, or you know, he's malicious or whatever. I watch them and I laugh. You know, I end up watching it and I'm laughing, thinking, oh, fuck, you know, these guys are waffling. They can't even like, you know, have like a proper conversation with him. Or again, just say when they don't know something. You know, I've seen some of your videos where you might be asking somebody something in rebuttal to them saying, oh, like, you know, Americans are dumb, or Americans don't know this, or they don't know that, and then you ask them something that obviously makes them look like the idiot, because it's like, I know this, you don't know this, and you're saying Americans are dumb. You know. So you know, I don't think that at all. Your videos are cool. You seem like a cool.
I appreciate it.
Cool
I appreciate honesty.
Yeah.
And don't think just because the camera's here, forget the camera.
No,
real
it's
shit.
fine.
I really needed the advice. All right, seriously, real talk. Forget the cameras. I really need the advice.
Mm-hmm.
What's your question?
Yeah. Okay. In comparison, I don't want to sort of like make the comparison seem this simple, but I'm gonna use it as an analogy. So we know, cool. Like I was born. My parents obviously emigrated, you know, to the UK. They moved here. Cool. They had me. I'm Nigerian, obviously of origin, but I was born and raised in the UK. If I, you know, my children, my children's children, I marry another Nigerian British woman here in the UK. We have kids. You know, they're born and raised in the UK, and the cycle continues. is my great grandkid, is he English or is he Nigerian?
That's crazy because they won't even allow you guys to accept the term being English. They always call you guys British.
Yeah,
so that's another political situation.
Okay, cool. In fact, no, I'm glad you mentioned that and corrected me. Let me ask you then: Is he British entirely? Like, if you met him, let's say you had that interview with him at some point, and then he tells you,
so you're talking about your great
grandchild. Yeah, I'm talking like 5 generations from now. You meet him, and then you end up having this interview with him, and you ask him, "Yo, bro, where you from?" And he says, "I'm Nigerian."
Yeah, all right. Yeah. British culture, upbringing. His parents is British. Your great grandparents is British. They're all British. All of their history and all their ethnic culture for right now is Britain.
So he's not Nigerian.
No. Ethnically, like when you go down to DNA and stuff like that, yeah, you can trace all that stuff down to the nitty and gritty. But when it comes down to culture wise, if your great grandchildren, if you have a kid with a black British person, and then your kids have a kids with another black British person, by the 3rd generation, we can most likely assume that they're not going to be going back to Nigeria to meet up with their culture. That's fair.
Not going back.
Yeah.
But we like
they can acknowledge it.
But what you said, I like the word you used. Use the word ethnically.
Yeah.
You've obviously looked at him and known that. Yeah, cool. I know you're American. Yeah. Like I hear it in I can see it in your culture in who you are. But ethnically, that's what I'm trying to say. And obviously, in this part here, I'm hoping to sort of clear up, some of the misconceptions from before.
I see where you're going.
That's what they mean.
But then, but then the question goes like this. It's very difficult to have a question like that because all of these particular locations can be shifted at any point. And let's say in 2,000 years, Germans or Russians take over all the Ukraine and take over all of France. Let's say the Russians take over France. Yeah. And in 2,000 years pass again, we're not going to remember that France was dominated by French people. It was all Russian people that was there. And it's going to become a normalized thing itself. So now let's clear it up. When slavery happens into America, there were Native Americans there. A lot of people confuse the word native with Indian. Native, what does it mean? It means you're originally from that land, right? Okay, there were Black Americans there. I'm not African American. I'm a Black American. There's a difference. And where the difference come into play? My family and my bloodline has been in America since slavery. So now, cool, slavery's passed. Say you fly over to America right now and you become an American citizen. Your kids grow up to become an American citizen. You're African American, right? But you're not the same as me. Okay. My grandmother on my father's side is Navajo Indian. So my bloodline is tinted with American roots from the ground up. When you and your culture flies over there, how can they compare us to 2 different things? How can they say we're the same? We're not the same.
Yeah.
And that's what's happening right now. So it's like a really confusing situation. And at the same time, they're trying to rewrite history. Yeah. So it's like, it's one of those things. So when these particular videos, I think that especially over here in Europe, your particular culture that's dominating this region is a very significant voice. You guys are the voice of the secondhand voice of our culture. Let's say that. Because you speak English.
Yeah.
So when all these other countries come over here to get a piece of hip hop or get a taste of some English type of, relevancy.
Okay.
They can't afford to go to America, so they come here. And when they come here and you guys are talking like this about Americans, not saying all of you guys, I'm just saying this propaganda, these jokes, they take it seriously and it spreads.
Yeah.
And then that becomes a vicious cycle of disgustingness. And when you have people that literally walk around every day and say, Americans are dumb. The stoplight was created by a Black American. It's in every city around the world. Most of us got iPhones. You're wearing AirPods. Yeah. How can you consciously say that? And it's wild to me. So even the way we communicate now is all social media, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Americans were the first person that started communicating through social media. YouTube is one of the biggest things that we have right now. Instagram, that's all created in America. So when you even think about the way we communicate, it's like that was all American influence. You're wearing a Yankee fitted with somebody who's really
I was
from.
waiting to get cooked.
Gotta get. I'm not gonna cook. I'm not gonna cook you. Cool. But I'm really from. I was born in Brooklyn, raised in the Bronx. I've seen this logo my whole life. I'm a real Yankee, like a real Yankee.
Yeah.
And it's, you know what I mean. So it's like those simple things, and some people are not up for those type of conversations, and that's cool. But for the people that are up for those conversations, that understand the difference, tell the children to step aside. This is a mature conversation, and it's acceptable to have. That's just my thoughts. Good?
I agree. I don't disagree.
I appreciate it. Anything else you want to say to the people watching?
He's a good guy in real life. Yeah, he's not a prick. So, yeah, continue watching the videos, supporting, and don't be ignorant. You know, if you don't know something, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with not knowing. You know, there's something wrong with pretending to know. So yeah.
I appreciate you, man. And that's the end of the video.
I didn't even catch your name.
Adonis.
Adonis.
Yes.
Okay, marvelous.
Oh, that's a name. That is fire.
These like all your friends, you guys.
Yeah, well, these guys.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like real life, you know. You can see it in real life. It's like a crowd.
You've been in London for a while. Do you go back and forth?
Yeah, I just got back from New York. I was in New York for a full month, and then now I'm back here for like a month and a half. I might fly to Eastern Europe.
Okay.
So I want to show like different stuff, like you know what you can do.
So you like it here? You must.
No, I like people.
Okay.
I like people.
Understandable. Yeah.
So it doesn't matter where you're from.
Yeah.
I just like people. They're just very interesting and unique in their own way. So, and I love these interactions. The only difference between me and them, or the people that's watching, is I film the conversations I have.
Yeah.
You know, they don't. And I think that every conversation is very interesting. So now people can learn from this. I love this. You just had a great interview. That was a really good
one, man. Thank you.
Head out, bro. I don't want to keep you on.
It was good seeing you all in it.
Thank you, Rich. Wow, and that's a great end. I thought the day was going to end, but it came down to that. Super excited. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy. Stay blessed. And we're going to see what else we can get to over this upcoming days in London. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow the new TikTok account. It's a movie. Let's get it. You down to go to Brixton?
Yeah, we can go to Brixton.
All right. But just to wrap everything up for the particular day, this guy believes that all black people are the same.
They are not.
Yeah. Which we've already asked the people in London. This is what they had to say, right?
Yep. Well, majority of the people, in fact, everyone we spoke to straight up said, like, and the interesting thing is, in London, you get a nice, diverse.
Yeah, London is very diverse. London is very diverse.
You've got a good selection here. You know, we asked a whole bunch of people in
different
Peckham,
ethnicities, different nationalities, different
backgrounds. Yep, and they all pretty much said the same thing. Our cultures all vary, and we know because in London we're all in a melting pot. We get everyone's cultures,
and I understand.
You know
I understand that not everyone in the UK or not everyone from African descent believe in things like this, based off the videos that I've received from TikTok itself. So you know, there's a problem here, as well as this is the same guy who actually believes that if you buy products from a business that makes over $1 million, you're ethically and morally right to steal from them.
Which is crazy.
That's wild. Crazy promotion.
Really crazy. Because as black people, if we're trying to find a place for us to excel and succeed and to boost money coming into black communities, how are we also advising people to steal from all businesses they involve in? That doesn't make sense.
That's what same thing I thought. Imagine if it was a black-owned business that hits $1 billion. Are we supposed to do the same thing? That's not ethically or morally right advice that you would advise for other people. That doesn't make sense to me. But hey, it's just not about this particular person. I just don't think it's acceptable.
Yep.
And I wouldn't advise people to actually, when you are asking questions, it's okay, like anybody, ask questions. Don't sit down and try to be derogatory and use these foul languages or speak in this particular way that's just distasteful. Make particular points that you're trying to say. You know, my mother always told me, like, people use curse words just because they don't know other words to place those curse words in.
Facts. And at the end of the day, if we can't have discussions, we can't change things, we can't learn. And if we want to grow as a community, we need knowledge to do that. And the only way we get knowledge is by sharing knowledge. Through conversations, through discussions, through debates. Don't get insulted. Get factual.
Yeah.
Don't be offended. Learn. You know what I'm saying?
Ask questions. Yes. Ask questions. It's okay.
Yeah,
even though the questions might not make everybody feel okay, I'd rather know than not know. I'd rather have an understanding than assume.
Be okay with being a bit uncomfortable to excel and evolve. Do you get me? No evolution is easy. You know what I'm saying? And if we need to evolve. Our community, I'm not saying we're terrible. There's definitely been improvements, but we can still, that's every community. We can still rise, bruv. You know what I'm saying? There's still ascension to be had. You know what I'm saying? We can only do that by learning. So we got to keep having these conversations. Even if you don't like the sounds of it, sometimes we got to get through that. You know what I'm saying? You got to get through the mud to get to the fields. Do you get it?
So just to end up and wrap up the day, we got my boy
Android X. Come on.
And my name is AdonisCrashBoom. We'll see you guys next time. We're still in London.
Boom, pow. Gang, gang.
Hold on. And they're watching right now. What should they be doing?
If you're watching, you best be liking, subscribing, and sharing.
It's a movie. I'll catch you guys later.
Bow.